Thanks for joining us this morning. There is a plume-like flock of birds against the bright blue sky. If you're headed out by the sunlit clouds lookout, there's a huge flock of blackbirds. For those of you down at the beach at sunset, there's going to be a huge flock of blackbirds over there. And for those of you flying past the honey-colored sky today, guess what? There's a flock of blackbirds, so look out. There's a plume-like flock of blackbirds flying above the rolling hills. And if you're down south at the beach, there is an almost drawn-in silhouetted flock of whitish birds, so be careful there. Again, a huge flock of blackbirds at the sunset in the east. And if you're over the savannah, there is also a flock of huge blackbirds. Now, for those of you who are in the fjords, there is an enormous flock of blackbirds, so look out for that. In the spooky woods, there is also a flock of blackbirds, so look out. And right north of that, against the spooky sky, there is another flock of blackbirds. Now, if you're down by the cliffs, there are two very sweet doves floating closely to you, so look out there. And there's a big plane in the sky as well, so be careful out there. If you're down in Florida, there's a space shuttle there, so be careful of that. Don't fly into it. Now, if you happen to be down in the swamp and are walking around, just look out for a bunch of herons. Those of you walking down a country lane, well, get ready for ducks, because they're going to be in there. Now, out in the field, there's not much, but these two ducklings, which are cute as buttons, aren't they? And if you're over in farm country, there are going to be turkeys on the ground, so take to the skies. Ditto goes for, once again, down in Florida, flamingos on the ground, so take to the skies there. If you're trying to fly on Stacy Anderson's back, be aware you might be turned into a tattoo. And finally, oops, those are sheep, so don't worry about them. Thanks for joining us.